Hello. Hello. It is an early stream, but it also depends. It depends if Sabotage, one of my viewers, comes around because I only play Outlast for him, and he said he'd come around. He said he'd come around for Sunday for Outlast, but if he doesn't come around, we're just gonna play Zero Escape. Play Bioshock, fuck no. Are you crazy, John? You sound crazy to me. Why would I play Bioshock? But yeah, I'm not sure. How long do we wait? I've been live for 6 minutes so far. Gotta finish Bioshock though. Never. I don't like it. It's too much for my brain. If they decided to do the action part and do the lore part when the action part is over, I'd be fine. But they do the action and the lore at the same time. I can't focus on the lore. I'm just shooting things and I don't even know what I have to do next. And I don't know the lore. I don't know shit. And it just does not make me happy. It's too much for me. It's like, I don't know. I just get overwhelmed. Play Persona 3 Portable. Actually, that is on my mind. I know I started playing it like one of my first games when I first started streaming. But I do want to go back to it. Since I figured out how to not make it a drag. But I'll probably restart it. I'll just restart and make it like a new whole thing. But first I need to finish Zero Escape. Or Zelda. Or something. Yeah. I guess I can wait for like 7 minutes more and then decide if it's Outlast or Zero Escape. Yeah, we will see. What else? What have you guys been up to recently? It's been a bit of a thing, a bit of a while. I don't even know what music you're listening to right now. This is still... Oh, Jingle Bells. If only you were a yapper. I am a yapper now. I wasn't that big of a yapper originally. I just woke up. Good morning, Alamy. How's life? I already went to the store, but it's like 3 p.m. for me, so I went to the store, bought me some groceries. Then I was talking to my D&D crew because they were playing D&D. I was just sitting and listening. And then we were talking about a topic since yesterday, since in our regular D&D crew meetup hangout, there's usually an interesting theory that comes from one of my friends. And this time it was something about nostalgia. How nothing new is created in like media and everything else is just like trying to play on people's nostalgia, and me and another girl were trying to like debunk him. We were trying to debunk him to like fix the holes in his theory. Gojira is my current favorite band since you asked, lol. Is this a bot? Is this the bot? Gojira, I've never heard of this band, but cool. Gojira, let's see. Gojira band. They look pretty cool. I don't know. It's a French. Oh my god, disgusting. I'm sorry. But they are heavy metals, which is cool. Yeah, what else can we yap about? It's actually kind of like a funny theory my friend was coming up with, because he was trying to convince us like, you only like these games because of nostalgia. Okay, you play these games first, so you're the target audience and blah 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 blah. So you can't enjoy anything new that you don't have nostalgia for. Yeah, I'm not sure how you guys think about it. I'm not even sure if I'm able to explain his idea that well. yeah, he pretty much said, "You're an anomaly, Flam. You're an anomaly." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean?" Yeah. What else could I put behind me? So it's like, what is this? Oh wait, no, that's a thing. Do I not have any images in here to put behind me? I guess not. Let's see. I guess 4 more minutes until we decide what to do. Honestly, I'm more interested in playing Zero Escape anyways than Outlast because I hate Outlast. I almost get yelled up by Big Boss on Friday. Big Boss? Why? What happened? Well, I guess almost doesn't mean it happened, at least. What happened? What's the story behind Big Boss? Okay, well, I wait for the answer. I feel like the thing should be like low latency, but I'm not sure. And my YouTube's is making a mess. Also, I hope it's fine. But I'm just hoping Sabotage is gonna show up for the Outlast. Otherwise I need to rename my stream. Well, to be fair, I'll have to rename my stream anyways. He put a request via meeting invite. I thought it was meant for direct boss lady and she just ignored it. Oh, okay. Goodness. You have a boss man, like big boss and boss lady. Goodness. So much to worry about. Yeah, happens to the best of us, but at least you didn't get yelled at. Seriously. Also recently went to a play. It's like was a Latvian, but it was based on an English play. Not sure actually who wrote it. For your wife. Play. So it's a play called Run for Your Wife. It's a 1983 comedy play by Ray Cooney. And it was like kind of Latvianized and it was fully in Latvian. So the main character is a dude who's my favorite actor currently in Latvia, and he was like this man. He's like a taxi driver, and he gets like in an incident where he was defending this old lady from 2 hooligans, and this old lady thought he was one of the hooligans, and she smacked him with her handbag at the head, and then he was like dying and had to be sent to the hospital. And he was like talking with a cop, and then at the same time while all this was happening, his wife called the cops and is like, "Oh my god, my husband hasn't returned." And the funny thing is, he has another wife in an apartment 5 minutes away from the first wife's apartment. And they both call the cops at the same time. But they call 2 different areas, cop stations. So we get 2 cops who are investigating, like, where is this husband? And the husband's obviously trying to hide that he has 2 wives. From each of the wives. So it's pretty wild. And then one of his neighbors just comes in and is like trying to help him out when he finds out about his detailed plans on, okay, like I go at 8:30 to this wife, and in the evenings at 9 p.m. I go to this wife, and you know, I just like switch between the nights and stuff. And I gotta give them plenty of attention. And he like had it written in code on his like little notebook. It's like something like date time with Maria or something, like, which is like DWM at like 8:30 or something. Actually, the wife was the doctor, so you're actually referring it as the wife's monster. Wow. Maybe? Because yeah, I don't know how the original play goes. I actually kind of want to read it now after I watched it. And I also had another actor whose podcast I watch in Latvia, and originally I didn't like their podcast, but it kind of grew on me as I like watched it more a bit. I also went to their live show last year. It was kind of cute. It's kind of interesting, cute. Like their humor has grown on me, cause like he himself is like a comedian, singer kind of guy, and just a celebrity. Yeah, pretty fun stuff. He was playing like some like stereotypical gay guy, like doing these funny hand gestures, and it's like, what's like the thing where he touched one dude and he's like, ouch, kind of thing, and I'm like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god. The last time I went to a play orchestra was the Final Fantasy 7 years ago. Lol. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I also went to an orchestra this year with one of my coworkers. I forgot the composer's name because it's like kind of weird. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me see. Oh. Composer. No, it's an Italian. Ludovico Einaudi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Maybe Translate knows how to pronounce it.
Ludovico Einaudi.
I don't think that's is it. Italian, maybe?
Ludovico Einaudi.
Yes, this.
Ludovico Einaudi.
Ludovico Einaudi. Well, that's the guy I went to watch with my coworker. And last year I also went to orchestra with a previous coworker. To be fair, I can afford them. They're not like an orchestra person. I was like, oh my god, I want to go to the orchestra, and then I pushed them along. But this new coworker I have, she likes orchestras, so she kind of invited me, and I'm like, yeah. Okay. It's almost been 20 minutes, and Sabotage is not here. I think Kidnapped to the orchestra kind of was. I'm pretty sure he didn't like it too much. But he was like, yeah, it was cool, but it's kind of hard to focus because there's no words, no lyrics. But it was good. I'm like, you can say you don't like it, because like he said like he doesn't really want to go again that often. So I'm like, oof, it's not out last time. It's gonna be Zero Escape since Sabotage isn't here. Otherwise, it would be Outlast. Next time maybe. Next time I'll just have to be sure with Sabotage. I don't even know. It's like a 50-50 like chance if he's gonna show up or not. Okay. Maybe even lower than 50-50. Okay, let's open Zero Escape. Then we're gonna launch the game. We should change to a different screen so I'm not blocking the stuffs. And game capture. Wait, did I not use this one before? I thought I used this one. Oh wait, was I actually using this one? Was I not blocking anything? Let's check. I guess I was using Zero Escape before. Was I actually using this one? Interesting. Okay, I also then have to probably change the stuffs in my things. I gotta quickly copy things. I'm sorry, guys. Our boy Sabotage decided not to come, maybe, or just like forgot. Part 2. We'll just name it for a meme I already know that exists. Mm. 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 Okay. Should also copy the deets. So, dun dun dun. Okay. I don't think he's sleeping because he's like 2 hours ahead of me, so it should be like 5 p.m. But you know, it is what it is. Feel like. Wait, did I not choose the game last time? Okay. Nonary game. Change thumbnail. Oh, I finally hear the music from my other stream. I didn't notice. I'm like, why do I hear this gentle music? Okay. I have changed the things. I feel like this is probably... Wait, did I really use this setup last time I streamed? Oh, let me check. Sorry for the scuffs. No, I did use the normal one. What the freak? I knew this would not be the right thing. Okay. Game screen. Okay. Perfect. Okay. This is why I was confused. Okay. This should work well. Yeah. Okay. I guess there should not be any music here. Chicky. Continue. Yes. Okay, so we started with this room. Maybe I'll just turn on this a bit louder. Because now it just like sounds so quiet. Oh wait, actually it sounds quiet just because my volume's so low down. Okay, this should be good. Almost forgot to turn off my BGM Just Chill. Okay, I wake up at 4:30 every day. That's why I asked, well, it's still pretty early here. Oh, okay, 4:30? Wild! Can I ask from which time zone you are? Is this better? Or do I go a bit quieter? Bum, bum, bum. Is this good, John? West Coast USA, whatever that is long. Oh, okay. Nice. Why do you wake up at 4:30? Do you have like an early job? I know one of my friends wake up at 4:30 because they have to go. They're like what's courier? I guess courier. So he needs to like pack his packages really early in the morning. I forgot what we were doing in the game. We were solving escape puzzles. We are 9 persons. Well, not anymore 9 persons because one of them died for being stupid. But we're trying to escape the ship in 9 hours with 8 people because 1 person died. And we have to go through the 9th door. Currently, we went through the 5th door, I think. Very tired, but after years of working, it's a habit. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Actually, that's pretty nice that you have a nice schedule. I kind of want to do that, but it's so hard. I go to like bed at 11 and then I can't fall asleep and then I wake up at 6 and I'm like, ugh, this is awful. Why do I do this to myself? Like, 2 years ago, maybe I really had a nice schedule where I woke up at like 5:30 or like 5 without issues every day. But now I can't because like my previous job was like at first like very well scheduled But then they've messed up my schedule in general, where my shifts change severely, and then I'm like, eh. And now I can't get back to my good spot of waking up early. Okay, Jumpy, where are you going? I was thinking of going over to Lotus's room. Do you think maybe you could look around here a little more before you go? There's a lot for me to do here all by myself. Okay, so this girl and main character are childhood friends too, in case you don't remember. That vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get it for it. Are you gonna steal it? Hehehe. Oh, why not look inside the vase? We're playing escape rooms. There's probably a key in there. God damn it, these kids. This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding out a little more about what goes on in there. So what do you guys think this is? You have some time to think about it, some time to ponder. Can we go into this door? Come on, come on. Okay, this is how we go. All these signs on the doors are quite fancy. I don't think I really like the design of this. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. Is that the only thing? Jumpy, do you think there might be something on the shower curtain? Huh? Well, maybe. You want to try closing it? There's nothing there. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah, you're right. Let's put it back. Odd suggestion, Jude. Akane. It actually kind of kills me how the English pronounce Akane. Oh, there's a toilet. Now let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. Honestly, I would have thought she'd make a money joke like, there's no money in the water tank even. What kind of ship is this? A collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Okay, yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. Why is she so like stiff? She's like, okay, yeah, let's go back. I am Android Akane Kurishiki. Okay, let's see the sofa. What about the sofa? Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have time to be relaxing on the sofa. It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. God. I need a new table. My table is so wobbly. Matches. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute matches. It's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. Boom. Okay, I do. Oh, not gonna work, huh? Yeah. They're matches. I could probably add something small. Dang it, I missed the interaction.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
I love that he sees matches and he's like, oh yeah, how's your fever? How's your fever?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Is a box of matches still a box of matches if there's no longer matches inside? Think about it. It's true, that's just like a box. It becomes just a box. Good thongs, John, good thongs.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
I love that. Are you worried about me? Hey, come on, it's not like that. I could be tsundere. Or, yeah, I guess I am. I guess we can be honest. Yeah, I guess I am.
I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy?
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
I don't know.
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
Someone kidnapped me.
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night.
I can't be assuming genders in 2025, so we can't say it's a man. We gotta say they.
You inhaled some white smoke and passed out.
Yes.
When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Yes.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
She thinks I'm lying.
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
What are you talking about, woman? Crazy?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
I kidnapped myself. Yeah, you know, I was bored, so I smoked myself. Put on a mask on my friend so he can snap me. Clearly, this is a bumbling attempt at romance.
Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
I love how he's just immediately defensive. You know what? You're also suspicious. You may be hot, but you're suspicious too. Don't start blaming me.
Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
I'm a woman. I could never hide anything.
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
Aw.
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
Why did you go there?
Do you want to know?
This woman leading on our poor Junpei.
Don't worry. Only 18.
Girl's been around.
Times 0.
What a cheeky girl. Oh yeah, she wants him. Oh yeah, she definitely wants him, but she's teasing him hard.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
But Mr. Right could be you, Junpei.
Yeah, I see.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We
Mr.
haven't seen
Phoenix
each other
Wright?
since elementary school.
Maybe.
I wonder.
Zero is just a big fan of romance, so he just pushed together these two romantic people from back ago, so can they finally find love.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Ah yes, Sven.
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
Our millionaire classmate, Bruce Wayne, definitely.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal.
or the janitor. Or
Our
the lunch
old
lady.
classmate, Larry Butts. It could be Larry Butts or Bruce Wayne. Maybe who's Iron Man again? Like the real person behind Iron Man? I forgot. The rich guy with the iron suit. I'm not a big Marvel girl. Or the janitor or the lunch lady. I don't think the janitor has enough money to buy a ship and make us explosive watches.
No, I can
Batman.
barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I should lower my screen so I can see it better. Since I'm not playing full screen anyways. There's nothing in the it's round table. Oh, it's a bedroom. They're gonna get weird and kinky in here, probably. It's a bowl with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Oh, wow! Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. My throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. Man. For a girl who's never had boyfriends, she really knows how to wrap a guy around her little finger. Zero said I need your phone number to escape the boat. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside. Surprising. No one. Pedo. Look, there's two pillows right next to each other. Guess it's a double. What's up? You're turning red. Oh man, is her fever back? Hey, are you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute? Fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti. I forgot how corny June Loki was at the start. It's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made a bed, or at least blah. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. What did you want there to be, buddy? Did you want something? A bed frame? Now you don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. What the hell is she thinking about? Man. She's probably thinking that it would be comfortable in this bed, but this bed looks low-key short. Like, I already had problems. Like, I'm not that tall of a girl, but I already have problems with beds sometimes. Sometimes they're too short for me. Oh, this isn't a painting. Is it a map? It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. Short King's winning. Yeah, I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. It's now possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Clicking the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
It is a ship.
It's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
Have you guys been on a cruise ship? I'm too poor to afford that, but I'd like to afford it one day. We're on Titanic. That freaking voice changer is not doing any magic.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
If I was on this boat and I heard this voice changer voice, I would be doomed. I'd be asking, can I please get the subs? Can I please get the subs? Because I don't understand what you're saying.
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is...
A replica of Titanic.
A replica of the Titanic?
Titanic 2. This time, it's personal.
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
I actually don't remember what this was. But there was like a thing back in the day. Like, I was always a big fan of the Titanic because I really loved that Leonardo DiCaprio. But when I was young, I'm not sure how, but like YouTube had this one weird trailer about Titanic 2, and it had like Jack getting like fished out of the water. He was like frozen, and they defrosted him, and he was living in the modern life without Rose, and he was just rushing around from place to place. And honestly, I bought it really well. I was like, oh, there's Titanic 2? What? But there was never a Titanic 2. YouTube fooled me. I worked on one as a cook for 3 months. Well, it was not fun. Oof. Like a cruise ship. Yeah, I can imagine like cruise ship chefs are most likely not gonna have a nice time because of all the like people on there.
Who on earth would make something like that?
You tell me, girl. You tell me.
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
I wonder how crazy Titanic fans could be. Wait. I also like looked at the thing John told me to look at. What was it called? I'm so bad with names. Ship crash. Was it the sea? What was the crash name? I forgot. Zero Escape predicted Ocean Gate. Ocean Gate? What the hell is Ocean Gate? Is that actually a thing? Where's my my videos? No, I don't have videos there. Oh, too much ASMR. It was Concordia. Actually, then I remembered the name correctly. I was watching a video on Concordia. And how wild it was, and this woman lives under a rock, under the sea. Under the sea. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I do live under a rock. I'm sorry. This is why I have you guys to tell me
way.
cool
Do you even
things
know how much
to
money that would
educate
take?
myself on. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even.
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship.
And get the money.
Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic.
I actually remember maybe I should read some stuff more on the Titanic while I play this game.
Hell, with marketing like that, they probably have more customers than they know what to do with.
I remember I used to, like, as a girl, just research stuff like this. Made my little own reports about the Titanic because I was very
Do you
interested.
really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past?
Honestly, yes, I would ride on the Titanic if I could. But also, I don't have enough money to go on this kind of like rich cruise, which may end up in our doom.
It's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
No, they're a load of crap.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff.
I'm a man of science.
What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
What?
He's like, what? Now he's starting to think about maybe he should not put his ding dong up her. Maybe, but I feel like he may be the type of man who likes to stick his pee-pee in a blender, but we will see. We will see.
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
Egyptian mummy?
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra.
Amun-Ra? Wouldn't it be like Amon-Ra? OceanGate, the million made a cheap submarine controller with Logitech joystick. What?
Which was stolen from a pyramid.
Pyramid? Who the fuck stole a mummy from a pyramid?
And they say that the mummy had a history.
Can I just... I wanna know. Who stole the freaking casket from a pyramid? Like, that must be impressive, honestly, if they actually did.
Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths.
What about the person who stole it?
Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before.
Tell me more.
Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed.
Mostly
haven't you
some
ever
British
heard
guy.
that one?
British guy? Goddamn British guy is always stealing things. But you're right, John. The most likely suspect is a British guy.
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy.
I learned early on when taking vacations it costs twice what you take with you. So if I save 1,500 for the trip, I need another 1,500 in savings for the bills while I am gone. Oh shit, you're right. Did you know people used to eat mummies? They would grind them up and put them out food like spice. Excuse me? Why do I feel like you're just washing my brain here? What? I'm gonna fact check you, John. I can't be believing all this stuff. Hello, Void. Victorians did that. Victorians? What? Did people used to eat mummies like spices? The actual history of eating mummies as medicine. What the freak? Google OceanGate 2. Oh my goodness. What spices were used in mummification? That's something else. People from UK used to eat parts of Egyptian mummies thinking it had medical benefit. The freak! British people are crazy. Mm-mm. Lance says it's very tasty. He's one of the British people who ate mummies. Ocean Gate. Ocean Gate is an American privately owned company based in Everett, Washington that provided crewed submersibles for tourism industry research and exploration. The company was founded in 2009 by Stockton Rush and Gilmore Sondline. Um, the company acquired the submersible vessel Antipodes and later built two of its own, Cyclops 1 and Titan. In 2021, OceanGate began taking paying tourists in Titan to visit the wreck of the Titanic. In 2022, the price to be a passenger on an OceanGate expedition to the Titanic shipwreck was 250,000 per person. On June 18, 2023, Titan imploded during a voyage to the Titanic wreck site, killing all 5 occupants on board, including Rush. An international search and rescue operation was launched, and on June 22, the wreckage was found on the seabed about 500 meters from the Titanic wreck site. On June 21, it was announced that OceanGate's Everett office was closed indefinitely, and on July 6, OceanGate suspended all operations. Since August 2023, Gordon Gardier has been the company's CEO until official investigations and the company's shutdown are completed. The company is out of business. I was wondering how they I wonder how many trips till Titanic they survived. Goodness, that's crazy.
It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
The hot mummy.
Pretty?
Yes?
But she was a mummy.
This old mummified woman that's very pretty.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right?
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Saponification. Oh boy. Let's see. Saponification is a process of cleaving esters into carboxylate salts and alcohols by the action of aqueous alkali. Typically, aqueous sodium hydroxide solutions are used. It is an important type of alkaline hydrolysis. When the carboxylate is long chain, its salt is called a soap. Did you get that, guys? Did you get that? A process that converts fats, oils, or lipids to the acid into soap by combining them with sodium hydroxide, the base. Okay.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
Frozen
What?
woman.
Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen.
What happened to the other 40% though? Let it go. Let it go.
The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic.
Let it go. I don't remember the lyrics, but only the melody a tiny bit.
Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
What do you mean, woman?
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Is she trying to gaslight me?
Well, yeah,
This never came to my mind, but looking at her hand, I'm like, why does she have such big spaces between There are fingers. There's like two that are smushed together, and then there's like such big gaps between the others. It's kind of weird. It's killing me.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be
Yes,
ice
this is
anymore,
gaslighting
would it?
101. Zero is the mummy that was on the Titanic. Good idea, Alamy. I remember this part was based on Cat's Cradle, like the book written by, let's see. Cat's Cradle, Kurt Vonnegut. My Norwegian's coming out. Kurt Vonnegut. What kind of author is he? Like, what's his nationality? Oh, is he actually American? Oh, apparently American. With a name like that, I wouldn't call him an American. But yeah, I remember I read Cat's Cradle, and like this stuff is based on Cat's Cradle. It was a pretty interesting read, not gonna lie. I suggest it to anyone if you haven't read Cat's Cradle. If you like some sort of a sci-fi stuff. I don't usually like sci-fi, but it's the type of sci-fi Flam likes. Ice that doesn't melt. Nothing underneath the bed. No ghouls under the bed. Oh. We got a dresser key. A key? Do you think it's the key to the dresser? Okay, maybe I can use similar dresser. Okay. The chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. It's a chair. It's a cushiony chair. Doesn't need to be anything interesting about it. Jumpy, where are you going? I think I'm going over to Lotus's room. Why? What do you mean, why? I'm just gonna go check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Sure, leave it to me. Alright, off to the other room. Huh. They have the painting. Not having the full puzzle pieces, I guess. The pieces. Let's check. Oh, okay, let's go in the bathroom. This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. Okay, thank you for the information. Is there not a curtain here? Yeah. I feel like there should be a curtain. Okay. Oh. How do... Oh, okay, this is how you... Oh. There's a curtain rod on the ceiling. It's probably for shower curtains. Where are the curtains then? That means that if someone's taking a shower, nobody else can use the bathroom. So, I don't see the problem with that. Junpei, you're a pervert. He's like, he didn't deny it. Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. The tank's empty too. These guys looking for something in the tank. Some of the long-distance space travel science fiction today have some pretty good real science and theories applied within. Oh. Yeah, I don't usually read anything too modern. I'm usually a classics girl. Some toilet paper. I got myself into a book club with my D&D crew. I kind of regret it now. There's like young adult novels that suggested in like we all suggested one book. And there's like some young adult novels, and now we have to read one of the young adult novels, and I'm like, it's like one of those, it's called Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and from what I understand, it's about like, it's like a romance fantasy, and angels and demons, and I'm not too excited to get it. I might just get the audio book, honestly, for like €1. Good thing they don't support your streams. Yeah. Flam is forced to read Twilight a tiny bit. maybe it's not gonna be that bad. I actually talked about it with another person about the book club yesterday, because like at first I was like very like maybe I shouldn't say anything, but they asked me and I'm like okay, and then it ended up us both not wanting to read the book. And we're like, oh my god. Because like one of the people who read the book already in like one day, it's like 400 pages. I don't get how they read it in one day. And they're like, oh, it was so wonderful. I could not put it down. And I'm like, maxed out. Maxed out. I'm so allergic to those books. Like there's like some other science fiction-y books I think that were suggested that seem cool. But what else? Maybe not all science fiction-y. What I suggested was Fahrenheit 451, since that's in my bookshelf. Otherwise, I'd have suggested another classic like Fyodor Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment. Which I also have to read. We got 2 Rules of Time. Romance stuff isn't that fun to read usually. Yeah! It's not the best. Like, I love romance visual novels, like where it's like aimed at ladies. You know, seems weird. Right of the ways. Left side? Room, okay. Yeah, there's a square tile in this frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. Read 1984, a good romance, and I read a bit of 1984, but I kind of stopped. I read it in university, but I stopped at the part where there is the book inside the book. I could not handle the awful lore drop there. It was too much for my brain. It's like, I don't want to read this anymore. Literally 1984. Yeah. Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look real expensive. We want to take a look. This tile. I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, no, kind of looks like the one we saw in the other room. Damn, guess this is the wrong key. Well, that means there's gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we aren't gonna be able to open this thing. You missed the horrific ending. Shit, it's not opening. Alright, you grab that side of the table and I get that other. Let's smash that bitch open. I don't think that's going to work. That looks like tempered glass. I don't think throwing a table at it is going to break it. Oh, good attempt there, Santa. I don't think I can be really horrified by like endings. I'm a strong woman who doesn't really get like bothered too much by stories. If anything, I don't feel bad about like horrific endings. What usually gets me to like get teary-eyed at like movies or books is like wonderful friendship. I don't know why. It's always, oh my god, they're such good friends. I love this friendship. Like I cried at Valiant Hearts, where like the 2 dudes are like kind of like supporting each other, and it's like, oh my god, this is so cute. I can't. And yeah, but like people dying, some horrific end, psychological shit. It's like I love it, but it's not gonna make me like sad. A candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. The horrific ending was the friends we made along the way. The end of 1984 is very sad. Yeah, I still want to reread it, honestly. I'll probably ignore the like book area, because I from what I understand, a lot of people don't like that place. I can like maybe skim it. Since I also have... What was the book called again? I think I bought it recently. Wait. Which is similar to 1984. Brave New World, I think it was. Brave New World. Which is like similar to 1984, I believe. But it's like takes on a different topic. Or like a different way of like the idea. Waiting for the sequel of 1985. 1984 too. Actually, I did see there's like a graphics novel in Latvian for 1984. Brave New World is fantastic. Yeah, I wanna reread 1984 and then read the Brave New World. Don't you have something that'll give us some light? Something that'll give us some light. Man, I don't have any lighters, but maybe the matches are gonna work. How do I? Oh, okay. This is how you open. Combine. No. Ah, come on. It's a candle, Junpei. It's on an iron candlestick. That's a pretty big candle. If we light it, probably would get really bright. Combine with the matchers. Lately, the words graphics novel don't fill me with confidence. Oh, why not? Brand New World came out 20 years before 1984, and yet it feels so similar. Oh yeah. From what I heard, it's like similar concepts, but it's like a different way they go about it. So I'm pretty interested in that. It's a candle. It's a lit candle. So you lit the candle. I'm sure it'll be a light in the dark places when all other lights go out. Thank you, Lotus, for all the deep stuff. Oh, look at this Beyblade. I love it. It's like turn it upside down. The flame never changes. Look inside the fire. Okay. Awesome. With the light from the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. Oh, okay. But it gets so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Oh, why don't you set it on top of the dresser, you little whiny bitch? It's flat there. At least it won't fall over. Oh yeah. Good idea. This is why she's the brains of this room. Amazing 3D models. They are. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. We had a key. I guess it's for this dresser. Let's see if this... Yes! Yes, it worked! What's inside? Oh, it's a plate. They modeled something in the third dimension. Yeah. This is a mirror for the dresser. Damn straight. Nothing weird about it, though. Look at those lights. It's a chair for the dresser. I love how she's like, come on, Junpei, stop doing unnecessary bullshit. A bottle of water, I don't think that we're gonna need this for anything. Hey, Junpei, it's a cupboard! There's a freaking cupboard in here! Are you alright? Oh, don't give me that, come on! A cupboard in a bedroom can only mean there's a safe in here. A bota wata? A bota wata? I don't know how to say it in British. I am not British. I am a Latvian who knows how to speak English and a bit of Norwegian and a bit of Russian, that's all. Damn, there's nothing in here. Got me all worked up for nothing. Nothing. Oh, we got a curtain. 2 pillows in a pile. Oh. A pile of pillows? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Hey, calm down. Anything under the blanket? Nope, nothing suspicious here. Really? I would have thought something would be under the mattress. A girl with burning red eyes stares back at me. Good. I'm just messing with you. There's nothing there. A boluwaa? Oh, actually, yeah, a boluwata. Huh? Hey, what the hell? It just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out? We should go see. Oh, candle. Hey, what's this? The top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. You're right. It's all bumpy. You could kill someone with this. This would be a perfect murder weapon, you know? You stab someone in the eyeball, and then you pull it out and put on a candle on it. Nobody's gonna know. The part of the candlestick where the candle goes looks like a key. A key, huh? I think I ran a lock I couldn't open earlier. Chicky bow wow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, come on. Do your job, sir. Maybe this one. I think this is the only. Let's see if the candlestick Key will do anything. Yes, it opened. Alright, pull that shit open. He is so sweary. This is our second plate. Nice.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Hmm?
Here, take this.
A bookmark?
I'm
What
no
is this for?
nerd.
Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
Yeah.
You know what I hate most in the world?
I didn't ask, but sure.
I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Look at this
Hope,
edgy boy.
faith, love, and luck?
He hates hope. He only loves despair. He hates faith. What's the opposite of faith? I don't know. And he loves hate, and he loves unfortunate. Unfortunate, I guess, something like
Damn straight.
that. Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Those are the names of his ex-girlfriends. Was he like freaking? His girlfriends were like ladies who work and entertain during the night in some specific clubs. Wink, wink. I'm trying to wink, but yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
You got a problem with that? That I'm an edgelord, huh?
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Oh no, they were streamers.
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it.
How do
Okay?
you know flower language?
And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words.
How do you know this, nerd? How do you know this?
It's like flower language.
Why do you know something goofy as flower language?
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it?
Why does he have
So,
random bits of
leaf
fabric
language, I
wrapped
guess?
around himself?
Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Well, the first one is a scarf. The other things around his arm, I guess he just likes the edgy aesthetic, you know?
Leaf words.
I respect that, man. I respect that. Yeah, it's called fashion. Girls would love that shit, honestly.
Hope,
He knows what
faith,
he's
love,
doing.
and luck.
Even if he has bad experience with hope, faith, love, and luck.
The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just
No.
touching it gives me the creeps.
Hey Plum, I'm just stopping by to say hi because I have to be somewhere. I hope you have a nice stream. Have a nice Plum. Thank you for coming by, Mr. Matchbox. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. Have a nice Plum too. Touching it gives me the
Take
creep.
the damn thing, alright?
Bro, it's just some paper.
Here.
What do you want to do? Don't take it.
Thanks, but no thanks.
If it's giving you creeps, I don't want it either.
It's kind of weird to be getting presents from another dude, you know?
Yeah, man, I only take gifts from chicks.
Well,
And only hot chicks, and you're not
I
a
guess you
hot
do
chick.
have a point. I won't force it on you.
Yeah, respect my boundaries.
Sure you don't want it?
No, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Leave me
Why
alone.
don't you give it to Lotus?
Oh, good idea. Will do. Hey, you old bag.
The old bag. Oh my god.
I just found the perfect thing for a woman in her 40s.
I was gonna say Santa might have Riz, but apparently not. Wendy old bag. Phoenix Wright references. Nice. Santa got murdered. This was the bad ending.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
It's okay, you'll walk it off. Probably. We do have the curtain. Oh wait, oh, you're going back already? It's the Jin Badarba. What do you think you're her knight or her protector or something, you nerd? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man, I'm going. Actually, since I'm gonna go check up on them. I wanted to go into the curtain with the bathroom without the curtain. Okay, curtain. There's a curtain rod running along the ceiling. Let's put that shower curtain on those hooks. let's try spreading the curtain. There's a hole. Wow, that's pretty obvious peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies. Oh my god. Home invasion, interesting. I see. You two are real idiots, you know that. I hope they do know that. Just guy talk. Is that what guys talk about, really? Let's try spreading the curtains. Okay, so we see there's a hole in the curtain. If I look at it from ways back, okay, I probably need to take a pen and paper. This is a clue. This is definitely a clue. Okay. I can see a single tile. Alright, from here I can see what the tile is. Looks like it's fifth from the top. Jesus Christ, Junpei, I don't remember you helping me out so much in the DS version. Top third from the right. I don't remember Junpei being this helpful in the first game. Maybe they actually like made it easier for normies. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it works out. It checks out. I was just checking because Junpei can also be a dummy sometimes. I was clicking the arrow. Okay. Junpei, if you miss her so much, you don't have to keep coming back here. Psh! No, that's not what this is. I'm just being like a bridge between the two rooms because you guys are just not leaving. Uh-huh. You just keep telling yourself that. Now get out of here and go help June. I'll come right back, you motherfuckers. She's not even talking to me right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one is 3. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get under this with my nails, and yes. Let's go. Oh, this one has a background. These two don't have a background. That's pretty cute. At least they stay consistent. Sayonara, June. This time I didn't even have to tell her anything. There's a tile in the frame. So I guess I'm supposed to put tiles in the empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's not even a sleepy puzzle. So I'm gonna put it. I think this is a butt. Maybe like this. Bum bum. Oh, okay, okay. I'm a professional. I am very much a professional puzzle putter together, even though I have not finished my Batman puzzle yet. But we will see. I did it! The picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. What's inside? What's inside? Mars key. It's the man key. Wow, this is one of those Mars symbols. The door at the end of the hallway. It has the same symbol engraved on the keyhole. Then that's gotta mean, yes, we can use this key to get through that door. Honestly, in this kind of situation, I would not want to leave people in a different room, so I feel like June should have come with us.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Shove the man key in the manhole. Honestly, yeah. Santa, I'm sorry, but get on your fours.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
Where?
In a book.
Which
There's a British
book?
biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
Have you heard of Sheldrake, Lance, since you're British? Is Sheldrake popular in Britain?
I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on
Morphogenetic
the theory of morphic resonance.
Okay, Lance doesn't know. Morphogenetic fields. I usually use morphogenetic fields as a meme with my friends.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me
No.
a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp.
You're just dumb, Santa.
In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
She's just throwing out theories and long names, and she's like, okay, maybe this is gonna be easier for you to understand, you little pea brain.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s?
No idea what she's on about. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. This is why the game's gonna make us much more smarter. Don't worry about it, guys.
I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it.
She needs to put on a t-shirt as well. Well, what can she do? She likes to air it out. Nor9. Nor9 did have some telepathy. That is true.
I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said.
Yeah.
It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory.
I actually wonder, does the book have like an audio thing? Let's see. Sheldrake. Author. Oh. Parapsychology researcher. I wanted to actually check out the book he wrote about this. Canada. Khaled Sheldrake, British pickle manufacturer and self-proclaimed king of Islamistan. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Rupert Sheldrake is the Sheldrake I'm looking for. No. Okay. Let's see. Which book could it be? A New Science of Life. I think it's A New Science of Life. Let's see. Does it have an audio book? Why are you screaming at me, John? Add cart. Does it not have audio book? I was hoping they'd have an audio book. Let's see. Audio book. Oh, okay. Oh, Apple has it. What? Audible does not seem to have it. Why is there something in Google Play about the book? Interessant, as I would say. Okay, let's go back to the game.
There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure.
Why did you even read it, Lotus? I want to know that.
But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Can you
Hey,
guys guess?
What do you think this picture looks like?
What does the picture look like? John, you can't guess because you know.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
What does it look like to you guys? I'll wait for some guesses. Before we go forward. Looks like killing. Killing? What do you mean killing? What's killing? Any other guesses on what it could be? I'll just wait a bit more if anyone wants to guess. I need to do the like... Looks like cave paintings, but cave painting of what? A what? I think just because I know now I can't unsee it, but I see it in 2 images. But it's okay. I already know it's that thing I have a cross stitch of. Yeah, I wonder who cross stitched that for you, huh? I also have a cross-stitch image of it. But mine is black and red. Yours is the original white and black. Well, to be fair, it looks more gray now. Gray and black. Okay, okay. Nobody knows. Okay, a man's face. Butterfly. Koi, like koi fish. A dog. A small boat floating in a lake. Or Funyarinpa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit. That's a good guess, boy. That's a good guess. But it's actually a Funyarinpa.
A Funyarinpa.
It's obviously a Funyarinpa.
See? I mean, this totally looks like one. And here,
Yeah,
and here.
yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, you can see my cursor, you know? This is like the Funyarimpa's nose. This is its head here. And then it's like his body here and its legs. And then there's the tail, and it's obviously a Funyarimpa, you know? I did think it sort of looks like a boat, vaguely funny. Really? A boat?
What the hell is a Funyarimpa?
Oh my god, Lotus does not know what the Funyarimpa is, imagine. Like, I can't be her.
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funyarimpa?
Literally,
You
Junpei.
mean you don't know?
Lance, come on, you don't know what the Funyarimpa is, come on.
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funyarimpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
I love how he acts here.
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
Funyarimpa is just like Junpei's imagination word. And it's just kind of meme in the Zero Escape community at this point. And I did like 2 cross stitches of it before. I did one for myself and I sent one to John. It's only from this game. What the hell is it? It's just a joke. Don't worry about it.
See? Like this.
It's a dog.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
I'm gonna drink some water. Yeah, Lloyd was right. It's a dog. Yeah. I also did the cross stitch and I asked my parents and my family, like, do you know what it is? And they're like, I don't see anything in it. And I'm like, but it's a dog. You know, here's the ears, here's the head, here's the legs. And they're like, I don't see it. And then I like showed the real picture and they're like, I still don't see it.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once.
I actually wonder, is this true?
They took 2 similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else.
Dog ahead there for joy. Exactly.
These 2 pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc.
I wonder, is this real? I wanna check. Actually, maybe I should just use my phone so you don't lose the music, so it's not like an awkward silence. British TV show experiment. 2 black and white pictures. Race swap. And white picture. Let's say it was like a woman. The answer probably already exists in your old Avatar boomers. Probably, honestly, probably. I should probably recheck those bookmarks. I think they're probably lacking a tiny bit. I'll have to check it again next time, maybe off stream. If it's true, it was probably on BBC4. Oh, BBC4, okay. BBC4 experiment. Pictures. Woman. Black and white. Yeah, these are way too recent. I'll have to do my research. That's a joke. I said that's because no one watches that channel. Oh, okay. Nobody watches BBC4. That's sad. No,
Then,
poor
in each country,
BBC4.
they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, "What does this picture look like to you?"
Originally, it also looked like weird to me. And honestly, I just saw like the thing I showed you guys before about Funyarinpa. I'm like, oh, this is the hand, this is the snout. I was just thinking of chupacabra. I was thinking it was chupacabra. That's why I'm like, oh, maybe it's Funyarinpa, you know? Funyarinpa, chupacabra, same thing. What's the difference?
The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture.
Maybe Sheldrake writes about the British TV show. I found a link. I'll send you. Oh, you found a link! Nice, John! Thank you! Let's see. My research man, I need to pay him more. Looked like an oil rig at first. I get it, man. Oh. See. Great. BBC experiment really did occur. One was in 1983 and the other was in 1984 on the show Tomorrow's World. Another was later done on German TV in 1985. Read more about it in Morphogenetic Fields and Beyond. Let's see, will it open? Bum, bum, bum. So it's a really, really old experiment. Though the page is not opening on my internet. Maybe it's morphogenetic fields and beyond. The person referred to in the game is Sheldrake, who really exists and in fact was still alive as of the release of the game. Rupert Sheldrake is a real parapsychologist and he really did come up with the concept of morphic field, morphic resonance, and the morphogenetic field. Damn. Okay. Okay, nice. Have to research more after. Would it be funny if I forced my book club to read this book from Sheldrake about parapsychology? Just because they made me read young adult novels as like spiteful revenge. My spiteful revenge. Read Rupert Sheldrake. Wait, what was the book? What was the book's name? I need to see how many pages it has. It has 272 pages, so it's not that bad of a read, you know? If I'll have to suffer through 400 pages of young adult novels, they can suffer through this book too. Bold of you to assume they won't just ignore your suggestions. Well, we have decided that we won't ignore the suggestions, apparently. Like, if you suggest something, it's on the table. No going back.
Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio.
To be fair, to all the Latvians I've showed the picture to, like my cross stitch and our real picture, they could never understand it. Like, they're like, I still don't see it. I don't see the dog. So, you know, Sheldrake's brainwaves did not get to Latvia, sadly. Maybe I should show it to my coworkers too. Would be kind of funny. And then they call me crazy. Crazy Flamella.
This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same 2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result.
Just show them the dog, only that'll go much better, I think. I'll only show the dog, that's the thing. And I'm like, you know, what do you think it is? And they never like saw the dog. Even when I showed them the real dog picture, and I'm like, okay. Maybe Latvians
percentage of
just
people
are
able
not
to
included
successfully
in
find
the
the dog.
morphogenetic field system. And the only one who's like working overtime to make it work with the other countries, man. She's got that dog in her.
It went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up.
But maybe that's because like that part of the world has better way of putting the actual image to the image. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe they have like a better pattern solution mind. What is bro yapping about? Yeah. All the girlies
Why?
in here are crazy.
How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier?
The morphogenetic field, Junpei. Listen, oh my god. People like dogs better. That's also true. I have kinophobia, but I do like dogs. I'm just terrified of them. I have like petted 3 dogs in my life after I got a bit comfortable with them. So now I have kind of like a good feeling for Doberman, because like a Doberman was like the first dog I ever pet. Got to go. See you later. See you, Lance. Enjoy your day. Have a nice plan. What about cat? Cat would have more success rate in my opinion. Cats are cuter in my opinion. I'm sorry, but I like cats because they're chill. They are independent individuals. They don't request too much attention. Maybe dogs give me social anxiety, huh? Maybe. Who knows?
A field not visible to the eye.
I am of the same opinion. Nice void. You get me.
So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
She's making fun of us because of the Funyarinpa business, isn't she?
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them.
I also feel like just maybe some parts of the world have better pattern recognition than others.
In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
I have a pit bull and he is a goob. Oh,
Yeah,
pit bulls
I gotta
sound so
admit, had me there for a
aggressive.
minute.
But honestly, pit bulls are also kind of cute. They're like these like little chads, like gym jocks, and they're just like waddling around all intimidating. But they look cute, honestly.
I really thought you were serious.
I don't know why, but they give me like the short king muscle guy vibes.
Of course not.
Yeah, some see dog good, some more see dog. Sometimes not always. Curious.
Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense.
Time to do
We've got the
work.
key. Let's get out of here.
I actually love how I wonder like what is Akane aka June doing in the other room alone? Like we've been yapping here about morphogenetic fields and dog pictures for a while and she's just like kinda excluded out of here.
Word.
Word broski.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Morphogenetic field. Oh. Alright, let's go to the hallway. Oh, word. She's using that bed. That was her goal. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I'll go get you. You guys go ahead to the door. Okay. Roger that. We don't have any reason to go by there, Junpei. Come on. Hey, Junpei, where are you going? Oh, I was gonna go get you. I know, Santa told me. Come on, let's go. You're yapping, she's napping. Yes, it's unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Actually, maybe I should call him Yunpei, because it's more European, more Latvian. He's a Yunpei from now on. Same as 7 is Sven. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Junpei, let's go. Alright, let's go. Do we really, all of us need to say, let's go, let's go, let's go? It's over the top, guys. Chill out. You found it.
Oh, another hallway.
Come on, open!
Open sesame. Says the streamer who's always saying, let's go. Do I say let's go that often?
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
But you guys don't say, let's go with me, you know, that's not too much. If it's one person always saying, let's go, it's just part of their personality, you know? And I have a lot of vocal, not vocal, but like linguistic quirks.
Damn it!
Because I'm just so quirky. Oh my god. Cringe, cringe.
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door.
What a fancy old grandma chair.
Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Ja, du Junpei nå. Ja, jag Junpei nå. Det riktig void.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
Actually, just remember today, I was playing an Otome game called Color X Malice, and one of the love interests, he's like the last love interest that suddenly showed up, and it's fucking killing me. It's freaking
Alright, here I
Eren
go.
Yeager from Attack on Titan. It's the Japanese voice of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. I don't get why he's always in my Otome games, but the moment I hear the first word, I know it's Eren Yeager, and it's like, oh my god, can you stop showing up in my romance games, motherfucker? I don't know why, but like he shows up as the characters I like, and then I don't want to go for them for their roots because it's just like Eren Yeager voice. I don't know why, I just have a allergic reaction to to his voice. Maybe because I didn't really like him in an Attack on Titan. I don't know, man. God forbid someone dates Jaeger. Literally, I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know. I just remember him as like a screamy little brat. And I'm like, it's not my type. But like when he's the Tome guys, he's like very flirtatious. And then it's like Eren Yeager, but flirtatious. And it's like, where did you hit your head, man? This is why it's so complicated playing
So it's a
Otome
kitchen.
games. But one good thing about this Otome game is they have Tartaglia from Genshin Impact, like the voice actor, and I'm like, I miss my Tartaglia, you know, from Genshin Impact, because he hasn't been in events in so long, and I love his voice so much. So that's like a little dessert for me, at least.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious?
Let's make pizza in here, guys.
The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
The great.
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive. I guess he lost his voice already. Guys, it's
Anyway,
the puzzle
let's
room.
take a look.
God, this map
Hey.
is wild.
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you.
They're like, what the fuck? Keeping important information to
I
yourself.
found this a little while ago.
Sup, Flammy? Sup, Blaney? What's up? Writing anything spicy today?
It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that.
I had expected to play Outlast today, but Sabotage didn't show up, so I just switched to Zero Escape. They've never seen a map before. Yeah, that's true.
I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, yes, hold your horses.
Playing South Park Fractured but Whole. Oh, I actually have never seen that one. I know it exists, but I'm not sure if it's good. I remember Stick of the Truth. Stick of Truth had most publicity when it came out. So I saw someone let's playing that one originally when it first came out. I still want to replay it myself. Oh, nice. That's good to hear that the sequel is also nice. Should probably play it sometime too.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now, if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
I'm pretty sure they mean this grate. So we came to... Why does it feel like... I guess we came through here. This is where the two rooms were. We came through here. There was the grate here. So this should be the kitchen area. So it has two rooms here, then two exits, and then we can go around the grate if we unlock it here. Your reaction to it would be gold content, True. I should get it. I should play some video game too today. Yes. What kind of video game would you play, Void?
How about
Oh,
that?
they show it now.
She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
Right.
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to
I'm
do then.
also doing a fairy type monologue in Pokemon Scarlet. Oh, damn! I didn't even know like the fairy types. I kind of like lost interest when everything became fairy type. I did play. When did fairy types come out? I did play 6th and 7th generation ones, the ones on the 3DS. But on the Switch, I just kind of stopped. That one is getting difficult, LMAO. Oh, really? I thought fairy types are like... Yeah, I played Pokemon X and Y and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That Link maybe roguelike FPS I've been meaning to finish. Ooh, nice.
Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
I've been playing the Otome game called X Malice as I mentioned before, and it's like, I don't know why, but Otome games have the wildest like scenarios, I feel like. Because now it's like, oh, the main character's a police officer, and there's like this X-Day incident where there's like these random incidents happening in like a similar time pattern with like this specific gold coin with a symbol on and some murders, often of police people. And then our girl gets kidnapped by the terrorist organization who is doing the things and gets a collar on her neck, and they poison her, and then this random detective agency has to save her, and the detective agency guys are the love interests, and now they're trying to figure out how to get the collar off of her, while also trying to figure out all the other previous incidents the terrorist organization has done. And yeah, pretty much. What else was there? Oh yeah, they apparently also, because of the terrorist organization, ended up changing the gun laws in Japan, where like people above the age of 20 can all carry guns if they can get through specific requirements, but obviously that's made actually this is only happening in Shinjuku in the game. Shinjuku is kind of like quarantined from the rest of the Japan, and they got like other gun laws where they can use guns. So it's a very interesting concept. I actually like what they're doing. It's pretty interesting. Oh, zoinks, Velma. Do we have to split up? Maybe. The way kitchen is written below makes this look like a meme. That is true. I get it. Kitchen. There's so many plates. There's so much going on here. Lamb is pro-gun. I'm not pro-gun, I'm pro-fun. And it's a fun idea, you know, to play with. It's like similar how they did one anime called Babylon. And they were like... there was like one political person who weaseled to their way up there trying to change suicide politics where like if you don't want to live anymore, you should be legally allowed to commit suicide. And then there's like a lot of people committing suicide and some things like that. A lot of people didn't like it, but honestly I liked that they like tried to play with a unique concept. God damn, I could see my microphone picking up me drinking water. I hate that. Maybe she's not conservative after all. Maybe she's anarchist. I have no clue what I'm talking about. You know, I almost said I could be a communistic anarchist, but I'm like, oh shit, I meant conservative. I'm not a communist, but maybe Disco Elysium would say something else. Because I remember the first time I played Disco Elysium, I was very confused what I was doing. But then they called me a communist, and I'm like, okay, bruh. I plan on streaming that sometime too. And then we can see how much of a communist I am. Goddamn commie. Wait, where am I? I'm all over the place. Okay, I wanted to click this. A voucher. It says... probably need to write this shit down. Wait, maybe I can use their notepad? Can I open it? No, I can't open it. Okay, I'm just gonna use my religious papers that like people on the street gave me. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood F. Excuse me, those are not numbers. Wasn't Latvia previously known as Russia? They weren't known as Russia, okay? We were just part of the Soviet Union. I wouldn't say it was like known as Russia ever. It was just like part of Soviet Union. Yeah, though I think a lot of people made that mistake. Since they assume Soviet Union immediately means like everyone in there was Russia. But no, we were just like oppressed little people. I think it was more like Latvia got split between like different parts in the Baltic area. Cause like at one point we were more Livonia and stuff like that. But as time went on, like the regions got renamed and like split in smaller areas. Because I think also a big part was Latgalia. Or maybe something with Estonia. I can't remember, I'm so bad with history. I just have like a tiny map in my brain from like an old history book we read. Where there was like a split between Livonia and something else. Yeah, there was like all kinds of sorts of magic there. I say magic just because I don't understand it or remember it. But really, honestly, I should buy that one history book I have seen in the bookstore, A Partition. There's nothing special about it. Those night plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Maybe I should give her a Valley Girl accent, but I don't know, Lotus does not give me Valley Girl vibes. Okay, well excuse me, princess. Wow, Junpei. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates, you dumbass. They're made that way so that soup doesn't spill. If we were getting out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. I think the one who's not subtle is June. I don't know much about Latvia, actually. I mostly heard of Lithuania only. Really? Lithuania? I haven't even heard that much about Lithuania. I know their past is connected to ours, but I just know we have some weird brotherly beef going on. That's all. Same with Estonia. This looks like a serving table. I would imagine food is put here after it's prepared so that the waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? What's in this one? Not this partition. It's one of those swinging doors. You see them a lot in between kitchens and dining areas in restaurants. Without this door, you'd need to run all the way around the partition to get to the other side. That'd really be a pain in the ass, huh? Well, I guess it's not really important, but still. I wanted this little coffee cup. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen to me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. I'm just daydreaming about drinking tea with a girl. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Cat outside my window. Walk the window. Oh no. I've mostly heard of Latveria. Well, yeah, Latveria is part of Latvia. Of course you heard of Latveria. But dang it, Void got blessed by a kitty cat. It's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Okay, let's check the obvious door. There's a lot of cheese. We're in the Dutch storage room. They have cheese rolls. There are a number of cheese lined up on the shelf. This is Gouda cheese. Oh, I'm actually right. It's Dutch cheese. The most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. There's a cheese on the shelf. Well, sweat. Sweet. There has to be something. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. No. There's a little green bottle back there. Bottle? Bottle of what? Bottle of oil? Oh look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Why are you talking about slippery things? For lubrication. These guys, always thinking about lubrication. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. There are cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box on the second row though. I'm trying to poke it with my controller. Oh, it's a knife. Ooh.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
I know why she wanted to bring it up.
I was just thinking about futility.
Notice how Junpei didn't put back the cheese wheel back? Oh yeah, that's true. He just put it in his pocket for later consumption, you know? It's actually smart. You just take it underneath your jumper or put it in your pants, and later on when you want a nice snack, you just pull it out. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Let's just be a dweeb and say no, I
No,
haven't.
I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic
Actually,
sank.
wait. There's nothing extra said. People said there would be more information. I was hoping. I was thinking maybe it would be like, oh my god, this girl is so crazy, but I love her. In the ADV screen.
A novel was published. It was called Futility.
I also want to read this novel, honestly, about the Titanic prediction,
It was
supposedly.
written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic.
Why do they all
sank.
know this random stuff? Honestly, June knows a lot of Titanic weird stuff, like the mummies and things. Her thing is like she's a little encyclopedia, but I kind of get it. I used to also read a lot about things like this. I was like a random knowledge girl back in the day, but now I've forgotten it all. Kind of miss those days. Might actually restart my little snooping around interesting topics.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
Any feelings, Junpei? Come on, please give me some feelings. I want to know what you think about
There
her.
were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead.
The characters of the game must bring together their autisms to save their lives. They kind of do. They kind of do, honestly.
Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892.
1886 1892.
Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster.
Why did he write two stories? The first one was like probably a flop, and then he tried to redo the story as the second one, maybe.
In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I love how she's like passionate about this.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but
And Junpei's like, this girl's crazy. I love her, but she's crazy.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Were you trying to see, will he say anything weird? Apparently not.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic
Freakella.
writing?
What can I do that I'm a little bit of a freakella, huh?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
I love how like confident she is. Yes, I believe in this.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet.
This is actually kind of funny, like me and my D&D crew. We have like this whole joke about manifestation. And they're like, if we manifested something in the now and it's something happened in the past, we call it that we overwrote the history. Or that we manifested it, even though we manifested it now and it happened in the back old days. And now, if anything in the future happens that we like talked about, it's manifestation also. So, you know, I have to believe this, because me and my crew believe this.
So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What do you mean?
What are you smoking?
At least what I can respect about Junpei here is even though he likes her, he's not simping her like, oh yeah, you're totally right. I totally believe you. Well, inside he's like, no. He's actually calling her out. I respect that.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
You simply recall the memories spread through morphological fields or whatever. Yes, morphogenetic fields. What you're learning. I respect that. Good job.
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes.
Soon I'll get you guys to use morphogenetic fields like it's part of your vocabulary.
20 years before it happened.
Also today Loki was kind of cool. I opened up my like Batman comic I bought recently that I showed in the community post. The Batman comic was very short. It was like a few pages of Batman and a bunch of other pages about other heroes or like other people. But in the middle, it's like a 1939 edition, right? And in the middle, they had like a throwback, not throwback, but they were talking about Russia and Soviet Union, and also they mentioned Latvia underneath the Russian little article, and I'm like, damn, they're talking about like the President Ulmanis, who was an asshole, but yeah, they got it pretty correct. But I was like, damn, comics spoke about Latvia. Imagine, America knew what Latvia was in 1939, but in modern America, they don't even know Latvia existed. Not existed, but exists. I...
Well,
That is wild, literally. I was like so shocked. Because I'm pretty sure like I bought these old-timey comics, but I've never found anything about Latvia. So I'm like, damn. I was low-key excited. I'm like, damn. I feel represented in the past. Latvia, do you mean the USSR? They said Latvia in the freaking title, okay, John? Okay, maybe I can find it because I did send it to John. Let me see. Where is the picture? The picture I sent to John this morning. Because I'm always like, if I see it in foreign media that someone mentions Latvia, I'm like, oh, so exciting. Oh, okay. Save image. Those are some actual tax documents, so I don't really want to be showing my tax documentaries. Let's say DC Comic Latvia. Okay. But I really like these old-timey things they have. Image source Batman DC Comico. Okay. Browse. Where are you? Okay, here you are. Oh my god, it's massive. Okay, let's see. Let's lower it in size. Okay, this should be good enough. I can move it around here. So anyways, so this was the Detective Stan page. Latest arrivals for World's Fair. Strikingly depicted on the new Russian set issued in honor of the New York World's Fair is the most striking statue in the exposition of Flushing Meadow. It is the stainless steel figure of a Russian worker and is presented on the 80 kopecks. I'm guessing they mean kopecks, or like, I'm not sure how it's in the Russian. Blue, gray, and red stamp. A companion stamp pictures the Russian pavilion at the fair and is issued in a 50K value printed in light brown and blue. The Russian pavilion is one of the largest, most expensive, and most spectacular exhibitions at the fair, One of its features is a 125-foot tower covered with the same red Karelian marble that adorns Lenin's tomb. Crowning the tower is a lofty statue upholding the emblem of the USSR. Another fair exhibit to be pictured on a stamp is the Romanian pavilion. Two views of this edifice are presented on Romania's commemorative series, which is issued in a 6-lay reddish-brown and 12-liter light blue. Not liter, 12L. I love how they wrote Romania. The user, you mean Russia? Goddammit, avoid! The French colonial item consisting of 2 values each for blah blah. This is all boring stuff because it's French. But anyways, the best part. Kopeka. Oh, okay, it's Kopeka. Nice. Latvia honors premiere. Latvia's outstanding statesman is honored on a series of 8 stamps issued to commemorate the 5th anniversary of why is it DR? Karlis Ulmanis rise to executive power on May 15, 1934. I hate the man, but honestly I like the representation of Latvia in this comic. Ulmanis assumed the head of an extremely disorganized state and became the republic's president with almost dictatorial power. When Latvia became an independent state in 1918, Ulmanis organized a new government and became its first prime minister. The buildings pictured on the new issue were all constructed during the past 5 years. Design, values, and colors of the complete set are blah 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 blah. Like, this is Latvia's lore, to be fair. I'm not sure if he was a doctor, but yeah. I hate the man, but I like that Latvia had representation. Back in 1939 September issue of Batman. Yeah. In 1918 we did become independent. Yeah. But then Russia took us over. Wait, did Russia take us over in 1939? I can't remember. I think it was like 1939. Wait, when did... Yeah, 1934 he became like part of the leading people in Latvia. What did Dr. Olmos do to deserve the flame hate? He left Latvia when Russians were invading. That's all. That's all. He knew it was gonna happen, and he just like escaped, from what I understand, to like vaguely explain. This little bastard. But yeah, we had to learn a lot about him, even in law school. But honestly, I just remember he's an ass. That's all. He's like the captain of Latvia, and when Latvia was about to sink, he just jumped out of the ship. Just like in Concordia's ship, where the captain's like, I'm not gonna stay to sink with my ship, I'm just gonna go with the passengers. He didn't even help the passengers or any kind of rescue work. He just like sat on stones after he got out of the ship on the lifeboat. Awful. Okay. Back to the game after sharing some nice old lore. But honestly, the old comics, they had such a vibe. Even the back of the page of the comic, it's like covered with like these little boxes of old-timey stuff, like little old-timey ads, and I'm like, oh my god, these are so cute. I love this.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
He's like, you're crazy. You're too crazy right now. Can we just calm down? I want to love you, woman. Please shut up.
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
He's like, shlapav, woman. This knife, this is how it would look if it was coming right at you and trying to slice you in the face. This is Akane throwing the knife at you because you didn't listen to her wild theories. No, that's not straight. I had this knife straight as can be, but now it's not straight at all. This is the best you're gonna get. Akane throwing the knife at you because you didn't listen to her crazy stuff. can also use it like this. Pretty swag. We're really in trouble. I know I'm just repeating myself, but this is really a futility moment. The blade is so rusty. Yeah, I know. We can't cut a damn thing with a knife like this. If we're going to cut anything, we probably have to sharpen the knife. Thank you, Jude. Is there anything here? The milk? There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rest, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I wonder how old is it? I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. I'm very curious. There's a can lining every shelf. Can I not open the cloth? I guess I can't. Okay, let's go to this door. It's a bolt, and it's really rusty. Why is everything rusty? The man who bought the ship really did not take care of it. We won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if you gonna come out. Damn, no dice. A door, there's a bolt keeping the... what are these thingamabobs? It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. There's a light hanging from the ceiling. But yeah, actually I do want to read more about Latvia's history in my own free time. Because school books were just so boring. They were so boring. So boring, I'm already yawning by remembering them. A countertop. We got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful in other words. Colander. What the fuck is a colander? Do you mean cauldron? That's kind of far away, I can't really tell, but is that a ladle? I don't really think a ladle is going to be very useful. I can hit you with a ladle if I really wanted to. Oh. All we got there is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as a weapon. What kind of idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead. Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Sis doesn't own a colander. I don't. I only have a pan. There's a pin cone thing. This is the display area about the buttons. It looks like you can enter the numbers into this thing. Is it an oven timer? It's probably for entering a passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. My guess is it'll open if we put in the correct code. Thank you, Lotus, for telling me the obvious. This woman thinks I'm stupid. And she's honestly right. A sink. It's still got water in it. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Oh, what's down? What are you planning to do with that? Ah, shit, don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Are you an idiot? If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh? The what's only gonna be useful if you need to sharpen something. We do, you dummies. Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Now it's gonna actually kill us if we throw it at someone. I hear like weird sounds. Oh, nice! I like this little wiggle thing. It looks like the tip is wiggling. Okay, let's see. I hear weird noises outside, it's killing me. Interessant. A trash can, there's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. Huh. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. Ah, I ought to throttle you. Excuse me? Does it feel colder in here? Mm-mm-mm. I guess nobody likes Lotus's jokes. Oh, a countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. The frick is a colander? Okay, I'll just Google it. Colander. Okay, oh, and this is a colander. Okay. Calendar. A kitchen utensil perforated with holes used to strain food such as pasta or to rinse vegetables. Okay. Honestly, I need that. I need it. Nothing useful. Mm-mm. Maybe the sale is preparing for her. There's plates everywhere. Oh. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. She doesn't strain her pasta. I use the lid of the pot and throw the water out by also not pushing the pasta out. And then I put it back on the stovetop to dissipate the water that's remaining, okay? That's the poor people version. Otherwise, I'd love to strain my pasta what I was trying to say. I mean, all day probably. I would love to strain my pasta all day then. Because honestly, I would really love to have that. I'm pretty sure they want me to oil this one. This bolt is rusted in place, it won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil and come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Wow. Ha, yeah, got you, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
Maybe if you had a jumper, woman.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
It is a freezy.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Lotus, please, did you lock us in?
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Dang, how'd it break?
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Quickly, June, use your body to worm up the knob. Oh no, John, please.
Oh, fine. Like if you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Lotus just leaving us, but yeah, nothing she can actually do.
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway...
To be fair, she could take
let's
the
find a way
rolling
out.
pin, set it on fire with the what's this called, like the grill, and then warm the handle and melt the ice maybe. But she's not doing nothing.
If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
We're gonna be just like the mummy June talked about.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right.
Santa has like the less clothes on. She could use the colander. True, we can definitely use the colander for the ice.
Let's just take a good look around this room.
Right.
What's in the fridge? There's a piece of meat. Meat on the bone. Or not. Meat on the bone. Frozen chicken. Meat on the bone. Hello, sign. What's up? This one looks like Loki again. Hands up, buddy. or I'm gonna shoot meatballs at you. I don't think that's how frozen chicken works, but yeah. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say that again? Eh? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Junpei, what the fuck? Something wrong, Junpei. Your face is bright red. Nothing, I'm fine. If it's that hard, you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe you can use it to break something. Maybe break Junpei's schlong. That's a weird looking chicken. It is, isn't it? Bone and wings or boneless wings. I've actually not had boneless. I mean boneful. I've not had boneful. Been good, finally out of the almost cold that was barring me a few days ago. How about you? How's it going? Oh, good thing that you're getting well from your cold. I'm doing pretty good. I'm living life, chilling, gaming, reading my comics. It's been a pretty nice time, honestly. Pretty relaxing. Which is a bit of a lie, but you know, could be worse in life, could be worse. I'm dealing with my little problems at work. But it's fine. Dry ice. It's like a little cute package. You can make the stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight. Explode? Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Okay.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon
Junpei is a
dioxide,
freak.
right?
Lamp, can you say that again? Say what again? It's hard. These guys. They have only one thing on their mind. Junpei and John. Oh, nice. What is this visual novel? I've never heard of it. Oh, it's it originally was a DS game, but then it was like released on Steam with their second game together called the Nonary game in total. But this itself is Zero Escape in 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, and it's like an escape room visual novel with multiple endings and routes. This game teaching you how to make a pipe bomb. They are actually. They teach you a lot of things. And you're like, we're stuck on a ship. There's 9 people. We have to escape in 9 hours through the 9th door. And behind each door, number door, there's like a puzzle. And each person has like a bracelet with a number, and they have to go through the door with like some math bullshit, digital root stuff. And you'll pick it up as we go.
Yeah,
And it's like a cruise ship kind of thing, Titanic vibes.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
They're freezing to death and they're just starting to start talking about dry ice.
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use
Pipe
it to get out of
bomb.
here.
Oh, I see. Thanks for the summary. No problem, sign. I got you.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that,
Is that
and
in
it'll turn into
Fahrenheit
gas.
or is that in
Any lower,
Celsius?
and it becomes a
I don't know,
solid.
Souls-like and roguelike. Time for Danganronpa-like. True, but wait, I think Zero Escape came before Danganronpa. Maybe? Let me check. I can't be wrong on these ones. Zero Escape 999. 999 came out originally in 2009 December. Danganronpa Hope's Peak. Where is it? Danganronpa. I want the game, buddy. Okay, Trigger Happy Havoc. Oh yeah, Danganronpa came out later. It came out in 2010, while 999 came out a year before. But yeah, they're pretty, like, kind of similar-ish in vibes. But honestly, Zero Escape is closer to my heart. Yeah. I feel like Kodaka for Danganronpa kind of invented his own, like, killing game thing, but, like, he kind of ruined the killing game stuff. When did Sweet Fuse come out? Oh, actually, you're right. Sweet Fuse. Sweet Fuse. It's an Atomic game, which is also an escape room thing and life or death situation. Oh, it came out way later. It came out in 2012. It was actually a really cute game, a really nice game. But yeah, Kodaka with Danganronpa invented the killing game stuff. Not really invented, but like solidified it in media. But it also ruined the series because everyone's trying to make like Danganronpa like, with everyone having like ultimate talent. Ultimate talent this, ultimate talent that. Well, they could just like make up their own like interesting concepts away from Danganronpa. When's the Sweet View stream? I don't know. Would anyone watch me play a Otome game escape room thing? Danganronpa is just using the nostalgia of Zero Escape. Actually, Alamy, you're getting my friend's theory. Actually, I should send this. I should send this to my friend. I'll screenshot it. He's gonna love that someone understands him. He's gonna love it so much.
Oh, how do you know that?
Yeah, Uchikoshi with Zero Escape created his like. I don't think it's as popular as Danganronpa, sadly. Clearly, we'd watch you play whatever. True, honestly, you guys are such loyal viewers. You watch me play anything. But yeah, actually, I still want to play first the Vampire Knight Otome game because I feel like that's gonna be like low-key crazy, maybe.
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
See, this explains why she knows all this random bullshit. She's the queen, well, I mean, clean of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Those noises, I'm dying.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
That's white. Maybe the anime had something to do with making some game series being remembered as Danganronpa, like, I don't know. Maybe. Because yeah, I think Danganronpa was way more popular than Zero Escape, even though the creators were like buddies. But they also reference each other in like game achievements, I remember. Which is pretty cute. But also sad to see that the Zero Escape didn't influence that many escape games. Though I did recently play one game that Zero Escape might have influenced, which was what was it? Was like such a weird name. Parasite par parasa Parascientific Escape. Parascientific Escape Cruise in the Distant Seas, because it's like a little paranormal story with like girls trying to escape a cruise ship and it's gonna explode and stuff like that. But it was pretty fun. Short and fun, like 4-hour 3DS game. But yeah, I also need to play the Ever series, I think it was called. The Ever series where Uchikoshi, creator of Zero Escape, also added his creative work to. Because I feel like it's gonna also have like all these cool, smart ideas. Because honestly, I really love the Zero Escape stories games. When I played the first game before, I genuinely bookmarked all the interesting things they mentioned in my previous laptop. Like I have such a long bookmark of everything they mentioned. Ugh. Yeah, I am a big fan.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I was a big fan of Danganronpa too. But like the first and second Danganronpa. But then they released the anime and they made everything that they claimed in the first and second anime to be false. I mean, game to be false. And it just kind of made the enemy look not as like influential as they had mentioned before. Yeah, and the spin-off and another episode was also pretty cool. Danganronpa V3 was also cool until the end. Until the end, they just kind of like showed a big middle finger to the fans, which is kind of sad because I liked the game until that last moment.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
I think it's more weird that you guys are just talking about the shit in the freezer.
I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
You want it out of the freezer now. You know what? It did seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
Mm? My friend messaged, you should do the compass on your stream. Compass? What do you mean? Ah, the compass. Oh, they made the... that thing. Oh, that thing. It's killing me. They made a compass for the nostalgia theory. I didn't know that fact. Yeah. You're gonna learn a lot of things from this game.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
He's like, I need to show you guys the compass of their theory, but I didn't hear the end of the theory of them talking about it, so I really can't do it now. I'll ask him to explain the theory to me and then I'll present it to you guys. I'll tell him I'll need to hear the full theory after and then I'll present it. Okay.
Huh?
Huh? Does Junpei have anything to say? Oh, June replied with an answer that stunned both of them. Oh, this is also talking about them. June giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was still feeling good enough to joke around Jupiter and stuff. Oh, okay, so it's like little tidbits like here. This would also go back to the Cat's Cradle book I was talking about before. It's like based on that.
Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
I still don't get if they're talking Celsius or Fahrenheit though.
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Fahrenheit. Oh yeah, probably Fahrenheit, goddamn Americans.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Yeah, this is pretty much reference to Cat's Cradle.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
I hate Fahrenheit. Me too! I'm not sure if I mentioned, but the book I suggested to my book club is Fahrenheit 451. I actually should maybe play the Fahrenheit game made by that guy. That special guy who makes all the Detroit's human stuffs.
But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Well, Fahrenheit appreciates and accepts you as you are.
Like I said,
Well, so
if
nice
the
of them.
ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite.
They're just freezing to death and just talking about nerd shit.
They're both made of carbon, right?
But I guess it's in a way distracting themselves from the cold, so I kind of get it.
But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However,
One day in
some
1920.
glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
Always to England, something sus happens.
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
If we wanted to be completely precise, then I should use Kelvin. Man, there's Celsius, then there's Fahrenheit, and now there's Kelvin. Okay, it's 35.5 C. I'm no longer angry. I apologize. Okay, nice, nice.
And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
This is again related to the morphogenetic field.
Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Was kind of annoyed. Honestly, I'm annoyed. I'm cold. I'm freezing my balls off here.
What does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened?
I just looked up the conversion formula. I'm mad again. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, right? I looked at it too and I'm like, why? Why do we need this?
A lot like?
Just use Celsius,
Not bad.
Americans, please.
If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
35 Celsius?
Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
Fahrenheit is for people. It's for Americans. Celsius is for water. Ugh. But then what's for weather? What's for weather? What's for cooking? What's for medicine? Well, medicine I guess would be people. Also Fahrenheit? No, I refuse. I refuse Fahrenheit. C equals F minus 32 times 5 divided by 9. What are these? What is this? The heck is even that? Me too, I'm confused. I have not been mathematically working my brain since... when was the last time I was in high school? Think about it. A long time ago. Let's not talk about it. For people in America. Exactly, sign. Exactly.
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic.
We went on a freezing tangent.
I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
I'm pretty sure Iceland is not actually an Iceland.
I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright?
Was it?
We gotta find a way out of here.
Was it? I feel like it was the other way around. Wait, I can't be giving false information on my stream. I'm pretty sure Iceland wasn't actually cold. Iceland. Is it cold? Actually cold. Okay, it can get quite cold. We're never getting out of tension freezing. Only 39, that's not much. And the Europeans are like, oi, I got a fever of 39 degrees. It's still cold. Only 39. That's not much. What do you mean it's only 39? 39 Celsius is actually pretty close to dying. Like a little bit below dying temperature. Yeah, Greenland is more cold. Yeah, 39 is really bad. Like max I've ever had was 42 and I almost died. 42 almost made me die when I was a kid with tuberculosis. And I actually didn't know I had 42. I was just like so tired, but I was at peace. I was seeing these white orbs floating around my hospital bed, and I had my like hospital friends around me, and they were and it was like and I'm just like at peace. No pain, no nothing. All day like that. I'm pretty sure if I fell asleep, I might have died, but I didn't. I was just looking around my friends. And then the nurse came, took my temperature, and he's like, 42 Celsius temperature. Why didn't you say anything earlier? Ah! And I'm like, I didn't know. I felt fine. And then they gave me medicine to lower my temperature, and I felt pain. I was just constantly in pain. Small numbers, small danger. Isn't 42C outside like the some temperature in the desert, or am I wrong? I don't know. I was a temperaturely hot kid when I was 8 because of tuberculosis. It was pretty bad. I was there like for a year and a half.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
And we're never gonna discuss it again. I was a hot kid, okay? That's why I changed it to temperaturally hot, okay? Because of the temperature. I was a cute kid, not a hot kid, okay? 42C outside is one thing. 42C inside you is another, literally. You're just like the sun. Well, not the sun. Obviously lower than the sun. But I was like dying. Well, not actually dying. Like I didn't feel like I was dying, but most likely I was dying slowly. I'm dying as these guys were. What's this thing? This thing is frozen solid. This pork? Yeah, seems like it. What's this thing? It looks like a tag or something. Chunk of pork. We can make some good food out of these. These have been in the freezer, so we should be able to feast on these. Everything's frozen in here. It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. What if there is something interesting, huh? Hiccup. Oh, that sounds bad, man. Do you still have effects of that? Oh, tuberculosis? I just have some hard time issues of breathing, but it's not like asthma related. But yeah, like if I start getting a cold, I can get like really, really bad coughing attacks to the point where I can't stop. And then I have to like get like a tablet or something to like help soothe it. I guess it just makes my cold a bit worse than most people. I can't also, well, my lungs are a bit messed up, so I can't really run that long distances or like for long at one go. My stamina just sucks. And just sometimes it's hard for me to breathe in general. Recently when I sleep, actually I have such trouble breathing sometimes to the point where I start coughing and I'm like, just wake up in the middle of the night coughing my guts out, and then it just calms down like with tears streaming down my face. I'm like, shit, what the fuck is this? And then I go back to sleep after I drink some water. But it's okay, it's fine. I live with it. Sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. A fever of 104, that sounds bad. Well, that sounds like you're gonna be dead. Big number, big danger. Oh my god, my favorite streamer. Hello, Saudu. Oh, I see. It's okay, Sign. Don't worry. I need a tablet to calm it. Flam is an iPad. Not like a tablet like that, okay? I wish I was an iPad kid. I don't have any tablets. Well, I have a drawing tablet, but it's not as cool. It's just a Huion tablet. I attempt to convert that mentally. I failed, too lazy. 104p. F is 40C, alright? Okay, I see. Look at this. What is this? Oh, it's a sturdy rope. It's a rope. Well, we could use it to attach something or something else, I suppose. There's so much stuff in there. Why don't we take some of it out, Jumpy? Water bottle. Is there anything else? There isn't anything else here that looks useful. Okay, I'm pretty sure they want me to make the bomb. Okay. Yes, it is. Combine, not with rope. The dry ice? No. I guess not. Oh, wait. I remember that this is actually like a block, right? So we can't put it in the bottle. And they mentioned we can collaborate something with the meat, right? Oh my god, so that's 40! Do you always have to make these mental gymnastics for Fahrenheit and Celsius? Celsius just makes sense, okay. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. Okay. Now we should be able to put it in the bottle. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. Ah, that's such an ASMR sound. Then we should add like pressure to it, right? And let's just tie a rope on here. I think that's enough.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
How about a piece of dry ice?
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
I am a genius, okay?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on,
Dude, I'll
get
all
inside,
stream
quick.
3 hours. What? Time flies by so fast when
Alright,
you're having fun
here I
and
go.
yapping.
3, 4,
Two.
5.
What?
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry,
Alright,
dude.
real
Not
this
all
time.
of them are,
You guys ready?
you know, good jokes.
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Literally,
here
Santa's
I
gonna
go.
piece his balls off.
3,
Two,
2,
one.
1.
Go. Explosion.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Just run
Yeah,
out.
it's gone.
Just run out,
The
you
blast must have
dumbasses.
shattered it.
Run out, you
All right,
dumbasses.
let's see if it
You don't
opens.
need this much foreplay for this.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it!
Don't touch the don't touch the grill oven thing.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back.
She
I
was just
starting to get
reading a
tired of
paper.
waiting for you guys.
Wonder if there's like a menu she was rereading all over and over.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah?
You guys were gonna die, but you still talked about dry ice and an ice that does not melt and an ice that freezes at 35. Did any of that help us solve the puzzle? We will see.
But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too.
She ain't wrong.
If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Yeah, like genuinely Lotus could not have done anything in this situation.
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
To be fair, maybe we could have cracked down the ice with the piece of chicken we had. Instead of making like a makeshift pie bomb.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own.
She could have heated water. That's true, actually. She could have also done that.
I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
But like, to be fair, I guess she didn't know the situation, but that could have helped.
If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
True.
But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
She's hot, so we'll forgive her. Yeah.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How
Santa.
rude. I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
So mean. Revenge time. No revenge. So we had some frozen meat, chunk of pork. Let's heat it up. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Gotta stick cold hands on it. Oh my god, actually that would work. But you'd get a sexual harassment case. It'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it and prepare. Paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch. See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. Sorry, we're gonna have to cut the meat. Yeah, looks that way. Just come on, guys. Stop being little prissy bitches and just do the thing. I get that they almost died, but that's kind of rude. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, cut the pork. Us and Junpei, now we can cut out the paper. These guys ain't gonna get out with that attitude. I feel like they could betray each other in the end. I don't know. It could happen. I wouldn't be shocked. So, C plus 10 plus F. I guess it's Celsius plus 10 plus Fahrenheit. Ugh. Disgusting. Please take out the meat. Please take off the meat. It's gonna fucking burn. And you're gonna get not only sinking problems, you're gonna have fire problems. Okay, so what can we do with these things? I'm not sure. I feel like I need more clues. Pork note, that's the only thing we have. I don't know what's this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so that the fat and juices can drip off of the meat while it cooks. Okay, smart pants. It looks like there's area opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Okay. What else can we find? Any frying pan, 2 kinds of pots. I feel like we need more clues. Chum chum. I have no idea what I'm watching, to be honest, but I'm entertained. You missed out on all the interesting yapathons though, Saudu. Speaking of Fahrenheit, fun fact about Fahrenheit 451. The author wrote it in a week at his public... In a week? Really? He wrote it so good, because I read it a bit before, and I read so much in one go in like 3 hours, because I was in a train, and I was just like, dang, this is gripping me. Big barrel of milk. Is there anything behind these cheeses? Where did Junpei put the cheese though? That's the one question I have. feel like we're missing something still. Because I don't know what to do with this code. It's not like the keypad had anything to... maybe here? Nothing's there. There's not... I know there's a C, but there's like no F's. An iron oven looks pretty heavy duty. It's probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. Okay. Man, he was indeed inspired. Yeah, man. I wonder is all of his books bangers. Cause that one was really, really good. Can't go there, can't go there. I wasn't there. Hey, jump in. Where do you think you're going? I was just thinking I'd check and see if we missed anything in the freezer. Why would we have missed anything? We searched the whole damn place. We put our lives on the line, man. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't need to go back there. Really? Well, I'll fairies all won't. Aw, what else then? So there's like a thing 9 appetizer 9 meat dish. Meat dish is A. Okay, let's check the dishes then. Appetizer plates, there are 9 of them. Soup bowls, there's 10 of them. A round plate of seafood. Seafood was F. There are 15 of them. Okay, so if F is 15, soup A. I guess A would be 11. I imagine the dishes. Sorry, meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Okay. There's a voucher at the end of the counter. The voucher doesn't match the number of the plates on the table. It says appetizer seafood on the plate. Oh, okay. Okay. They're doing the thing my way, but like I'm figuring out the pattern is if F is 15, then probably C would be A is probably 11, B is 12, so C should be 13, I think. But let's see what does the paper say. Maybe they're using the hexadecimal here, decimal. He was using the typewriter and library charged per page. So guy just went in with a handful of dimes, 10-cent coin. Dang, that's actually incredible. That's actually pretty cool. This man just like went in there, paid per page, so every word and page mattered. That's pretty impressive, honestly. And hexadecimal is it's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10. Oh wait, that means wait, 10, 11? Oh, so 10 is even higher. So 10 is A, B is 11, C is 12 actually. 13, 14, 15. 16, I guess 10 would be 16 then, I guess. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalent for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A10, B11, C12, D13, E14, F15, and 10 is 16. The 10 becomes a 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just the 6 letters added on to the normal number system after 9. Yes, we got it. I think I get it. Okay. No, not programming again. It's okay. It's okay. I solved it already. Wait. Do they want me to count the numbers? Let's see. This is probably where you're supposed to enter the button. Maybe if we try. Okay, see for clearing. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's see, how many numbers can I enter? Oh, I can only enter 3, so... so we have 12, 16, and 15. So that would be 30 plus 11 plus 2. Wait, that's like not enough to be 3 numbers. 3, 1, 1, 2, 40, 43. It should be 42. My favorite number is B. Yay, number systems. Like, my code comes out as 43, but could it really be? Oh, okay, 43 works. Code gonna be like 999. I just got it from the little page because it's like C plus 10 plus F. Sound like metal's falling. Well, I guess that went well. Okay, yeah, the door opened. Good job, Dumpy. Saturn keycard. Woo! This looks like a lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off. This is the symbols for Saturn. Honestly, playing this game makes me want to play Ever series in private. Maybe I should figure out how to work it out and then see if I want to play that more, or do I want to play my Color X Malice game. What's the mark like this on a card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that means a card ain't gonna help us get out of this room then. I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Trying will not kill you. Maybe. Depends on the situation. Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy! Let's get out of here. In private, because she's too embarrassed if she can't even solve puzzles on stream. Shut up! I don't know, like, how much interesting is it to watch visual novels on stream? I think my voice is telling me to stop streaming because it's like going off. Maybe next time I should make like chamomile tea when I stream so it soothes my throat a bit. Let's go. Found it. You found it. So I guess there were like 2 rooms in this one room.
I think we've been here before.
I think I could actually stop streaming here. So we start with reconvening next time. Woo, progress. Yeah, progress. Yeah, I think I could start another time. I think this week I'm gonna stream 3 times again because I'm gonna have Easter holidays too. Might actually do a Lego stream since I did get the like F1 Mercedes Lego set. I'll only have work for like 2.5 days since I can go away from work way earlier. So yeah, actually I could stream quite decently this week. Maybe I want to keep a plan Monday, but yeah, I'm still thinking. Yeah, the car I got would be cool. I'm thinking which days I could do. Not sure. Should I do tomorrow too? Maybe. Yeah. Actually, I can do Zero Escape tomorrow. Then another Zero Escape sometime this week in the middle, maybe like Wednesday. And then I could do a Lego stream maybe on Thursday or something like that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out today maybe my stream schedule. But yeah. Oh shit. I should probably do the sensible thing and save. Okay, B deck. Yes. B deck hallway. Flamathon! When's the 24-hour subathon? I don't even know. Like, could I even get that subs that easily if I did a 24-hour subathon? I feel like in a 24 subathon, maybe at best I'd get like 10 subs. Because like even during this stream, impressively I don't get many views because I guess this isn't that much of a popular game, and it's probably also harder to watch it since it's like a visual novel. But Flamathon could be cool. Yeah. Maybe for Christmas I could do a Flamathon sometime in December. Or October, but I'm not sure. 24-hour stream. I would have to get like comfortable earphones and like a separate microphone. She only cares about views. She's a cloud chaser. I'm not. But like a subathon is meant to get subs, right? Yeah, subathon is kind of a Twitch thing anyways. Yeah, like I don't think you for YouTube it would work. But it would be wild to have a 24-hour stream. Then I have to like put in like 3 times of a mukbang because like otherwise I'm gonna die without sustenance. And yeah, it'd just be like, oh, let's talk with Flam as she snacks on food. That'll be funny. Cloutella, I'm not. But I thought subathon is like the whole purpose is to get the clout, isn't it? You'd have to take breaks on YouTube because it won't save the VOD if it's too long. Really? What? What? Let's see. What's the longest stream YouTube saves? If you're just getting started with live stream, you may be wondering how long you can stay on air. The longest live stream was 624 hours. No, that's like the long. That's the amount of streaming time. If your stream exceeds 12 hours, it may not be captured at all. Okay, so 12 hours. You can't go over 12 hours. Play visual novels without 2010 DK Bongo controller. 600-hour Flam stream, let's go. I would die. I would so die. Like my voice is already dying. A streamer I watched before did a 24-hour stream for a game release and afterwards found the stream wouldn't process as a WOD. Oh my god, that's so sad. And then I'd have to, for safety, just like split it between 10 and 10 hours and plus 4 hours. Goodness, crazy YouTube doesn't support the streamers. It doesn't allow us to do 24-hour long streams. Yeah, longer than 12 and it's just gone. That's so sad. They should like post it as a rule when people go on stream. Don't surpass 12 hours, crazy person. Just calm thyself. Just calm thyself. But okay, I'll go relax now and play some visual novels. Maybe I'll figure out how to set up that ever series on my PC because you have to figure out some emulator BS maybe, but I'll see. I think maybe the PSP version was the best. Yeah, they should tell you. It's like, what the freak? She's leaving visual novels for visual novels. Yes, I am. It's a visual novel where I don't have to speak and my voice won't be dying. There's a difference, okay? Yeah. Thank you for coming, guys. There's a big chance of a Flamandar. I almost said Mondag, as in Norwegian. Flamonday stream. We will see. I will set up rooms just in case. Stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming to my stream. Click the subscribe button, the like button, all the buttons. And I'll see you next time. Have a nice flam. Bye bye.